What's up, everyone? Welcome to Five Rings. Today, the exercise we're going to review is we'll call it the low pulley RDL. I'm sure you can come up with any other name as long as you get the point across to the client. I'm sure it's fine. I was first introduced to these through my mentor, Andre Benoit. So thank you, Andre, for showing this exercise. And since him showing it to me many years ago, it has definitely become a favorite with my clients, especially the female clients, just for its ability for a person to feel the glutes, the hamstrings, the posterior chain working without having to put a whole lot of thought or exposing a whole lot of risk to the low back. That's often a hindrance when training glutes and posterior chain with general population, is that you have the learning curve of learning how to brace properly all the way around your midsection, learning how to feel your glutes, learning how to balance properly on your feet so you recruit the muscles the proper way upstream. This is one of those exercises where you can sort of bypass it. Not that you should always bypass it. You should always be educating and trying to get your clients, to progress and learn their bodies better. But this is one of those exercises where you can kind of, put that on the back burner for now, address, posterior chain. It's a great exercise. It's not a throwaway exercise. It's not a worthless exercise, and you can get your clients, feeling like they're making progress towards their goals a little bit sooner rather than later, right? So obviously, as the name suggests, you're going to have a low pulley in your gym, access to a low pulley, or strap a band to a low point. Get creative here. I'm not here to cover every 1,001 variations that you can do with this. But obviously you're going to have a low point attachment of some sort. Now the bar, I'm going to be using a wide angle bar. I feel like it's easier to feel the movement better if you have a wide grip. There's nothing saying that you can't use a short bar, a close grip in this exercise as well. And I'm also going to I would have a client start with a little bit of a wider stance, not so close. A little bit wide. Again, it's you feel it a little bit better in the posterior chain. It's a little bit easier to control, especially with the knee bend. I find that if you try to start with the feet close, right, you're going to have a lot of people not understand how to counterbalance when they go down, and they're going to simply bend forward. They fall forward. They feel it in their low back. They don't feel like they're using it. They're on the balls of their feet too much. So if you start wide, you can feel like if you just start here and go wide, you can feel the shift in your feet, where you feel most of your body weight in your feet, right? If you start here, you feel, okay, midfoot and the balls of the feet. And if all you do is just switch your stance, nothing else, just switch your stance, you feel a little bit more on your heels and midfoot, okay? So again, based on where the pressure on your feet is, that will determine the muscles you recruit in your leg, all right? And your legs. So starting with a wide grip on this wide bar, wide stance, toes about 15, 20 degrees out, arms are gonna hang, and what I do is I instruct the client to let the hips go back, focus on the hips, not the knees, okay? We start with a slight bend in the knees, then focus on the hips going back and let the pulley pull your hands forward. So as the hips go back, the hands go forward. Okay, and start up. Now, I don't take them to absolute in range of motion in the very first rep or even in the first several reps. I just try to let them feel the give and play between the hips going back and the hands going forward, and feel how they work to counterbalance each other, right? So as the hips go back, the hands go forward, the chest and the eyes stay facing forward, and what you do is pull your hands to your hips to come up. Okay, so I'm pulling in like this to come up. Again, hips back, hands forward, eyes and chest forward. Squeeze the glutes, bring the hands to the hips. So add a little bit each time. As you see the client is understanding it more and more, give them a little bit more feedback. Give them some more cues so they feel the exercise better, right? You don't want to just demonstrate, this is what we're going to do, now do it, right? You want to instruct them on what they're supposed to feel. That's the most important thing. So again, wide stance, wide grip. As the hips go back, eyes and chest stay forward, hands go forward. We're going to get a little bit deeper. Now squeeze the glutes and bring your hands or the bar to your hips. So again, client should be feeling that hamstrings, glutes. They don't have to worry too much about bracing. You should always instruct how to breathe with each exercise, because trust me, it's not a given. Clients will come up with all different kinds of ways to breathe through any given exercise. So make sure that you instruct them on how to breathe. Okay, breathe in on the way down, exhale on the way up. In on the way down, exhale on the way up. So that is the low pulley RDL. I hope you guys enjoy it. Try teaching it to your clients. Shoot me any questions you have with it. Thanks for watching.